Hey all, it's been a while. Welcome back to Retro Game Revival. Today I've got something pretty cool. I have a MegaDrive 32X. Now I've previously, about a year ago, tried to repair this. Found some really weird stuff with it. I'll post some pictures up on the screen, but basically what happened is one of the processors somehow got mangled. I don't know. I think this piece here got squished on one of the sides. Can't really show that well, but yeah, was part here broken, and I barely see it here. But what happened is it had actually ripped off one side of the processor of all the legs that were soldered to the board. So I did try and do some fixes to that. I used some 0.10 millimeter copper wire to try and rebridge them. Whatever I did though, never got it back working. Now, I was pretty almost going to give up on that. And then Gadget actually saw my tweets and he sent me a new CPU for that. So yeah, what I want to do today is I want to desolder the one with hot air that's on here with my patchwork. And again, you'll have seen it by now, I guess. I put it on screen, and we're going to install the new one and see if we can get it back to working. Now, it previously did work with MegaDrive games as a pass-through device. Now, I don't know if that means that this half of it is working, or that it's literally just being used as a pass-through for the MegaDrive. Nonetheless, let's find out. I'm going to open it up and I'll show you the inside and how it used to be. Alright, so I've got the whole thing torn down. I just wanted to show you, as you might be able to see here, there's some serious damage that has been done to the shell, and honestly I have no idea what happened here. Could be anything. The other side of it as well, it's like got some big cracks going on here. This must have just crushed the bottom board, and the damage that was sustained was all on this chip. I tried sanding it down and trying to reattach it, but that didn't work. Also, just for fun, just look at the state of this. This is the RF shield for the top half, but it looks really mangled. So I'll try and bend this back into shape a bit more, but there's nothing more to that than I can do. Anyway, so what I want to do here, need to get this chip off, and I don't know if that shows really well, but that's the handiwork I've done before. And there's a wire right over here that we need to get out the way, and there's a resistor connected to pin, seems like 72. So I'm going to desolder those and then use the hot air station to get this mess off of here, and I'll see if I can do that on camera. Don't have a lot of space here, so bear with me. so actually that lifted pretty well. You saw me do some cleanup work afterwards. I had one pad over here that did get lifted, but I checked under the microscope and that was actually not connected anywhere. So my gut feeling is that that was barely hanging on from either the impact or from my previous solder work, which was, like I said, over a year ago. I've gained quite a lot of experience. There's some things that I'm going to be doing in a next video as well, that I've said on my channel before as a tip that really you should not be doing. And yeah, I'm referring to cap work, but I want to do a proper PSA on that. I'm actually quite happy with how this lifted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chip that I got from Gadget, and once again, really owe him. I will be sending him something in return. Hopefully something he won't expect either. But I'm going to put this on there, stick it on with some solder on the edges, use some flux to get all the pins connected again, and it's time for testing afterwards. I'm going to try and record that process again as well. Hopefully the angle shows it properly. If not, let me know in the comments what you thought about that. All right, so sorry for the audio. I have to do this bit freehand. So I've reassembled it partially. As you can see here, I got this game, Star Wars 32X, just for testing. I found that on eBay a little while ago, and I thought, well, you know, perfect game whenever I do get the MegaDrive running again to play. So I've cleaned off all the flux residue, used a lot of isopropyl alcohol. Obviously it's looking good again, but here's the real test. So I'm going to turn it on and we'll see what happens. Now, just for the record, previously it would run MegaDrive games, so I will be testing that afterwards again as well. This is good. It did do that before. It never actually showed this, so that's really hopeful. Not hearing audio yet, so there might be something wrong, but who, yeah. Oh, yes, it's working. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm so happy. This is awesome. Perfect. Just perfect. I guess the only thing I've got to add to this is a million thanks to GadgetUK once again for helping me out. And as I said, I will be sending him something hopefully he won't have and he'll appreciate. Let's try out a MegaDrive game next. Right, I've put in Jurassic Park. Let's see, this used to work, so again, I don't know if the 32X is just a straight pass-through or if it does do anything on the board itself to process the signal, but yeah, let's find out. Again, this used to work fine, and this used to work fine as well, so there we have it, a fully working 32X again. This is great, I can play all the cool games again. Alright, so yeah, we just tested that, and as you could tell, I'm really excited about being able to play 32X games. There's one thing left, and I kind of worked on this. I used a little wooden hammer and try and dent this out as much as possible, but I don't think I can take this very much further than I have, so I'm going to reassemble it, and we'll have a look. When I get back, we'll see the whole thing back together. All right, so here it is, fully reassembled. Maybe I can show you this. There are some signs of drop damage, or I don't know. This looks like pressure from the inside. I don't know. It's weird. There's some more cracks going along here. Yeah, it's suffice to say in here as well that this was handled pretty roughly, but I'm really glad that we got it back to work. The only thing that is actually missing is the extra plastic piece for the MegaDrive 2 to fit on there properly. I had one from my from my Genesis 32X that I never got around to modding, so I wasn't able to play Star Wars before. So this is a nice addition, and the lids to close it off with the spring, you know, that was missing on this one as well. So don't know if I should replace that with the one from the Genesis. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really happy with the results. Again, I can't thank Gadget enough. If you have any questions, if there's something that I may have missed, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll read all of them. I try to reply as much as I can, and hopefully see you guys next time.